Alright, so continuing our Oscar lists, who is taking home the Oscars this year? We come to achievement in makeup and hairstyling. The nominees are Foxcatcher, The Grand Budapest Hotel, and Guardians of the Galaxy.
You know what? Before you can say anything else, the only reason Foxcatcher got a goddamn Oscar nomination is because of one nose prosthetic. That is it.
But defending Foxcatcher's nomination is that you can actually see the character's transformations and the character's emotions even through the makeup, which is very important. The makeup conveyed the character. You know, there's a scene where Channing Tatum starts becoming this guy's fuddy-duddy boy instead of being the wrestler that he was, and purely by changing his hairstyle and a little makeup on his face, you've seen the transformation, the character transformation in Channing Tatum, which is an achievement in makeup, I believe. Obviously, the makeup done to the lead was unbelievable. Nobody recognized him. It was difficult to tell it's the same actor. Steve Carell.
I forgot his name.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it's a guy with the nose. It's the guy with the nose.
Yeah, Steve Carell. The makeup done on Steve Carell was mind-blowing, but I don't think it can stand a chance against
The Grand Budapest
the Grand Budapest Hotel. Alright, you have Guardians of the Galaxy, which is spectacular, brilliant, blah blah blah, superheroes and great shit. But most of it is CG. So when it comes to actually makeup and hairstyling.
But think of this: Gamora is not CG. The girl, the blue color villain, she's not CG. Neither is the villain CG. Nor is all those background aliens. Imagine there are at least 100 people there who have been here. So it's mass over quantity.
Yeah.
Like it's
as
like
in,
you know what? Grand Budapest Hotel.
You can go to a cosplay and find makeup like that. But the Grand Budapest Hotel had makeup which actually gave character to all its actors. Like it has a plethora of cast, everybody with some credible name, with a known personality, and purely the makeup and hairstyling of these characters have actually transformed them into the characters of the movie, the characters that the director wanted to tell in the story. And that is what I guess makes up the power of makeup and hairstyling in the movie. Without the makeup and hairstyling, it would have been just another movie with just another character put in.
It would have sucked actually.
Exactly.
And I think we both of us are for Grand Budapest to win. I was just playing devil's advocate with Guardians of the Galaxy.
Always good to have a counter opinion. So, but we still come to the same point that Grand Budapest Hotel will take home the Oscars this year
and this
for
one
makeup and hairstyling.
I'm pretty damn sure it's gonna win this one.
Yep. So what do you think? Do you think Grand Budapest Hotel will take home the Oscars for best hairstyling and makeup this year? If not, which one would and why? Let us know.
And do you think the nose deserves the Oscar just for a pricking nose? I don't like the nose. What's with the nose?